Hey everyone, David Bombal back with a very special guest. Rob, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you here. So, just for people who don't know you, you've got a YouTube channel, but perhaps you can just give us a bit of your history. You were telling me a bit offline, where you've come from, bit of your background, and what you're doing on YouTube, basically, and what you're teaching on YouTube.
Well, I'm, a very techie kind of person. I started with
Yep.
a tech career as a chief architect. I was
Yep.
just picking Bill Gates' job title, chief architect. So I was a chief architect in a software company, founded several companies, and I left that. And 10 years ago, I started going on the internet. And one of the things I did was go on Periscope. So I was on Periscope and did a lot of live streaming there, and that's where I built the following. And then when Periscope was going down, I then went to YouTube, and I've never done videos before, so people get bored with my videos because I don't do a lot of flashy stuff because I came from the live stream world, and I focus on one thing, and that is privacy. And it comes from a little bit of personal experience because my actual original career was in medical systems. I designed and developed electronic medical records, or electronic health records as it's called now. And I was one of the inventors of that. And I knew back then that anyone could look at anyone's health records if you're affiliated with any company that does health records. So that was the beginning of my sensibility about privacy, because I could look up people, important people. I could look up stars. I had clients in Beverly Hills. I could look at stars and see who was getting plastic surgery, as an example, and that kind of bothered me. I said, look at what people can.
It's crazy.
Right. And then the government came in and said, oh, we're going to actually take live data from the doctor's office, and as it's being collected, we're going to intercept it so we can stop the flow of the doctor's orders. So they can actually intercept and say, hey, you can't order that. It's too expensive. Can't order an MRI or whatever they want to do. So that kind of bothered me because, again, it was like a bureaucrat getting in the middle. And this is probably the beginning of when I already knew that it's going too far. And then when I did my live streaming back in the day, one of the things that I found was the abuse that was happening with platforms like Facebook. So I became the anti-Facebook guy on Periscope.
You got to tell us the name. You've got a domain and everything registered. Sorry, I'm jumping the gun.
Yes, you are jumping the gun at that. Yeah, so I became famous for introducing the word "what the zuck," and I said zucking this and zucking that, and this is all good on YouTube, no problem. I say this all the time on YouTube, so the algorithm knows that now. I'm completely anti-Facebook guy because Facebook was the true evil, the basic evil for privacy, more evil than Google or more evil than even Apple. It's just so evil because of something that we will discuss later on about privacy. So I became the anti-Facebook person. But when I went to YouTube, I found out that if I spoke about Facebook, my views went down.
Oh, wow.
So the videos weren't being fed by the algorithm every time I attacked Facebook. This is the reason why you don't see much on Facebook on my videos. Maybe they have an agreement. I have no idea. So, I focus on big tech in general and see if there's somebody abusing it. So I consider myself a public servant. What I do is to expose people to what's being done to them by big tech, government, or whoever, affecting their privacy. And that's my goal.